Hey guys, it's Fox here with another video, and welcome back to Shadow of the Colossus. In the last episode, I defeated the first and only underwater Colossus, and I'm glad it's the only underwater Colossus because, well, I'm a Zelda person, and Zelda fans and water usually don't get along. You'll understand that if you've played Ocarina of Time and spent any couple of minutes in the water temple. Though, speaking of the water temple, I'm going to rant on about that for a bit because we actually have a long road to get to the next Colossus. So I might as well talk about that, even though this is not Zelda. Did I even talk about it in my Zelda LP? I don't think I did. People always talk about how the water temple is like such a hard temple and how everyone hates it and all that. But I'm going the wrong way. But honestly, comparing the water temple in Ocarina of Time to the water temple in Majora's Mask, which is Great Bay Temple, that is what you call a hard temple. I mean, I did a Let's Play of Majora's Mask, okay? If you want to see a hard temple, look at my Great Bay Temple videos. I'm pretty sure they're like in the episode 30s. I mean, the water temple, I'll admit it's tedious because you have to keep, you know, moving the water level, and you have to keep putting on and off the iron boots and all that kind of stuff. But it's not really difficult. It's just tedious. Yet, I mean, people always say that water temple is such a hard temple, and you know, why is it so hard? But in Majora's Mask, Great Bay Temple, not only are you, you know, moving the water level, you're reversing the flow of water back and forth, and it's just, I don't know, it's just a lot more complicated, and I really do like that temple, but, well, I like both temples, but I like Great Bay more, because it's definitely a harder temple. I mean, I don't understand why people are always going on about how hard the water temple is, because it's really not compared to some of the other water temples in Zelda games. So anyway, there's my Zelda rant. And anyway, back to the actual gameplay. So the next Colossus is the second, it's the third smallest Colossus in the game, if I'm correct. Yes, it is. So that's kind of interesting. This is the first time we're actually seeing a small Colossus, because most of them have been, well, big. I think Avion's been the smallest one, yet he was still pretty big. And there's actually a way shrine here. I said I was going to cut these out, but you know what? I don't want to, because that's more editing for me, and I've got plenty of editing to do anyway, especially for a secret project which I'm working on, by the way. So, yeah, just saying, secret project. Oh, it's on the ground! It's on the ground! No, stay on the ground! Ah! I don't know if you guys actually like me struggling to get these white-tailed lizards. I mean, maybe you do. I really haven't been paying attention to any, Bam! Yeah! Take that! Oh! I got it! Let's go! Aggro, come with me. Alright, where are we going? I don't actually remember. I spent so much time looking on where to find the last Colossus, since I always get lost finding it, that I really didn't pay much attention to where to find this one, so... Well, that's fine. We'll be able to discover it. Alright, so... See, this is what I'm talking about the light being unreliable. It's telling us to go into this mountain, which we can't, because it's a mountain and it's solid rock. I think, maybe if you look at my map it'll help. There's a tree over there, by the way, which I do want to stop by. I think we want to go, actually, the other way. We want to go around that way, but I'm going to stop by this tree and get some fruit off of it. If there is any fruit. Yeah, there has to be fruit on this tree. What? Thank you for not moving. Okay. There's one piece, definitely. Or two. Anything else? Is that really all the fruit here? There's just, like, oasis thing here, but there's really not much we can do here. I don't think. No, there's not much. There's nothing we can do here. I actually didn't know that was there. I hope there's nothing we can do there because I really don't know much about those oasis things. Anyway, where did that fruit go? There it is. Where is the other one? Oh, right there. Well, that was very minor. Is that it? There's another tree over here. Is there any fruit on that? There might be. It's a bit lopsided, isn't it? And there is fruit on it. It looks a bit like carrots, though. Oh well. We'll have the carrots then. I'll take carrots. Why not? I didn't know carrots grew on trees, though. But, you know, whatever. Alright, there were 3. I don't know where the third one is. Oh, by the way, while we're getting this health stuff, maybe a good time to talk about how you really haven't seen me dying much. I mean, I guess the last episode kind of I was getting injured because of the electricity. But starting from this Colossus, being the 8th Colossus, and going on further, trust me, more health is really, really going to help. Especially this one. I mean, I almost always nearly die on this Colossus. So having a lot of health is going to help. Now, I thought I got shot down 3. I didn't say you could drink, aggro. What are you doing? Can I? Please, thank you. That was actually kind of cool how he's drinking, though. For, I mean, a game of this time, how the horse can just do that stuff. Anyway, taking a nice bath. So, having a lot of health, trust me, it will help you a lot. Like, a lot. Having just the default amount of health and fighting this Colossus is going to be really difficult unless you're actually good at, well, unless you're really good at this game. I mean, I guess I'm not great at this game. I'm decent about it. I just know a lot about it, and I know how to do this stuff, but I'm not amazing at actually playing this game. I find I'm like that with a lot of games, too. Like, I know a lot about games. I'm not always really good at them, though. And was that where he wanted to turn? Yeah, speaking of being really good at games, I'm kind of lost right now. I think we wanted to go in there. The thing is, I don't recognize any of this, even though I just fought this Colossus yesterday. So I'm a bit worried. We don't want to come in here. Oh, apparently we do. Alright. Oh, yeah, now I remember this part. Alright, we're good. Alright, this part just got tedious, so I just got off my horse. And, yeah, because he walks really slow because he doesn't want to fall off the edge, which I guess is understandable. I mean, what horse wants to fall off the edge of a cliff and fall into, like, a really, really, really deep lake? Probably not aggro, so we're just going to leave him back there. That's fine. You'll meet us back up at the castle after we get struck by blue lightning for the 9th time, or 8th time, actually. Alright, so we want to go over to that structure. So this area is a bit interesting. This is a Colosseum here in the the Forbidden Lands. And there are a lot of theories about this place. I really don't know what I want to believe. So, I mean, it's a Colosseum and an arena, basically. And the fact that the Colossus here, like, without spoiling too much, it represents something that would be, like, fought. I don't know if that, like, in an arena. Like, in Star Wars, for example, okay? Episode 2, you got stuff like the Acklay, the Reek, and the Nexu. Yes, I do know those names. In Episode 2, like in the Geonosis Arena. It's something like that. It's a creature that would fit with those. Some, like, you know, used for execution or even just for, like, you know, for entertainment. It seems like something that would be fought in an arena, and it's a bit appropriate that it actually is fought in a Colosseum like that. So I don't know if that was intentional, and if that's supposed to mean something about what this land used to be before it was all ruined, or what. But I don't know, it's just something kind of interesting to think about when we're fighting this Colossus, and I don't know what I'm doing. I'm supposed to be coming over here. I do have to say that I find this Colossus pretty cool, and it took me a while to figure out how to beat it the first time, more so than a lot of the other Colossi. And I don't know why, because it's actually not that complicated. It's just, I don't know, it just gave me trouble the first time. That was a creepy noise. Alright, that is the 8th Colossus, Kuramori. Yeah, right, alright. What you want to do is head to the, not the bottom floor of the Colosseum, but the first floor. And you can either jump down in places like this, or there are stairs. I'd recommend taking the stairs, since it's, not only is it more civil, you don't really have much of a chance of losing health, which, again, this battle is difficult health-wise, so you really need to stay, you need to be cautious about your health. Now, Kuramori has a really interesting nickname. Its Latin name is Paritine Umbra, which is directly translated to Shadow of the Ruins, which a lot of people call him Wall Shadow. And you'll see that in a minute why they call him Wall Shadow, but I think it's pretty cool. Anyway, this is as far as you want to come down. What you want to do is come over to, not this open part, but you want to keep this open part in mind. You want to come to, I usually come to the second window. So this window right here. Take out your bow, and then you want to shoot him. Just aggravate him just like you would any other Colossus. Shoot him a couple of times, I'd say. Back up. Keep your bow out, by the way. Back up, and then come over to this open bit. And he's going to be climbing on there trying to get to you. And so you need to shoot 2 of these white spots, either on his 2 forelegs, or a foreleg and a back leg, or something like that. And then it's going to fall down, and then you can climb on his tail, and he has 2 major sigils on his stomach. He has one here and one on his chest. And that's pretty much all it is, honestly. Now, the reason they call him Wall Shadow is because not only is he all black like a shadow, but he climbs on the walls, which is, I thought was kind of a cool concept for the name. Alright, anyway, once he comes back up like this, this is the introduction of... I'm just gonna let him actually attack me. Look at his face, by the way, isn't he? Alright, anyway, this is the introduction of... Laser Colossi! Yeah. So anyway, those lasers actually spawn this gas which damage your health quickly over time. So try to stay out of those. Ouch. Alright, anyway, pretty much all of the Colossi from now on are gonna be shooting lasers at you. So isn't that fun? Yeah. Alright, so you want to do the exact same process. Now he's aggravated, so now he's going to be trying to shoot you. So when you come up to here, you're going to need to be quick about it. And if we're lucky, we may actually be able to get him in just one more. Whoops. There we go. Jump down. And yes, you will take some minor damage from that fall. That's one reason why you also want more health. No, what are you doing? Well, way to waste time, Wander. Can we get one more? Oh, wow, we actually did it. Awesome. Right when he was about to turn. Wow, that went actually really well. In fact, that's one of my best... That was one of my best fights against that guy. Normally he's really difficult. And I barely lost any health. Well, that's a good thing. And this right here marks our halfway point through the game.